Billy here. What a day. Got a local bank card, a mirror card, no less. Now that they have the ultimate sanctions involved, all this other stuff doesn't really make any difference. So, for the first time, I can get a bank card here in Crimea. A convenience. I'm not used to it though. I got to, they tried to show me how it works, and the poor girl at the bank, she was so patient. Very seldom that happens. Usually they just wave me off. They want to get rid of me because I don't understand things very well, and I'm a technical Luddite as well, which compounds things. But I was able to pay somebody that I needed to pay, a lawyer. I had to get some legal advice to figure out which way to jump. Because I got a million ways I can jump. I got a whole bunch of stuff I can do, and I don't know which way to do, what my options are. So I had a consultation. It was very pricey, but it was well worth it. Now I got to make some decisions. I want to stay here, and I can stay here. There are several different ways of doing it. They all cost something though. I got to get some income first and foremost. I got to get some freaking income. It's ASAP. So far I've been unsuccessful, but I'm going to meet with some other people and do some scheming, and I'm going to go hyperactive on trying to network and put something together. But I have to have an official job to keep my my residence status. And even native Russians here have trouble getting jobs. I think that's about to change though. They're going to be rebuilding Mariupol. But an alien, the main problem I run into with official jobs is the college degree. I think even if I had an American college degree, it wouldn't do any good. They wouldn't recognize it except in certain jobs. You go for applications and any online stuff, anything you do, it always takes you to what are your credentials, and also they classify things. I've discussed it before in a previous video. So narrow classifications. That's poison to me. I'm a freaking millwright, for crying out loud. I do it all. I do everything, and I'm damn good at everything too that I do. But here, that's just, nobody can get their head around that. I've prototyped machines and designed and built them, and they're pretty complex, and they're at CCAT and other places, especially CCAT. I designed a shit ton of stuff there, and they're all still using them and making money off of them. They work fine. I can't be too stupid, but and they went through engineers like crazy, just in and out the door. They get rid of them. They didn't know their stuff. They kept me though, and I had to fight them most of the time to do stuff. But that's another story. Here, I can't get a job washing freaking dishes. It's just, I don't know. I don't let it get to me. I'm going to keep trying. I need to be an entrepreneur, but I don't think that's an official job. I've still got to, I got to ask some other lawyers and some local people and try to get that all figured out. As for my immigration status, is it available for me to be an entrepreneur, or I have to have a different status to do that? I'm legal to work here, but I have to have an official job, and nobody will hire me. So, bing! Even though I got wife and kids here. Well, I got kids here. Oh, people are calling me. I'm gonna have to call them back later. I wanted to start making this video and show you some things. Look at this. They got these adventure climbing things all over. I don't want these girls to think I'm filming them. There's signs on it. There's no gates, and I don't see any payment system. I think it's open to the public, but there's signs on it saying under 6 years old can't play. Yeah, I can see that. And you have to have an instructor present. There's a guy in a little shack over there. I guess that's the instructor. It's a very nice. Look at all these roses. It wasn't so windy. It smells good. It would smell good. Hope the wind noise isn't too bad on here. I can just go for the citizenship. I can just go for it anytime. And I need to get some more definite answers on where I have to do it. If I have to go back to Sevastopol, I really should redo my address. I have to find a place where I can stay and make it my official address, because all my mail's going to go to Sevastopol, and we know who controls that. I found out she got this divorce, and she told them she didn't know where I was or what I didn't have a phone or anything, so they couldn't contact me, because she knew if they didn't contact me I wouldn't know what was going on. In other words, she lied for the divorce. Piece of crap. Yeah. It's all cut and dried. There's a lot of things I could do, but this isn't the place to talk about them. I mean, you know, as far as the strategy goes. Now she's suing me for alimony. If I'd have just stayed home, I could at least help her and make a little money. I was making money with my writing, and I had things going, things I'm putting together, but no, she didn't want to wait for that. Now she gets nothing, and she's going to sue me to get what? You can't get blood out of a turnip, can you? You can't get money out of me right now either. And I could just go back to the U.S. anytime and get a big fat nothing. Just get to keep all my property, but that's okay. I don't care. I want to see my kids, but she can shut that off anytime too. I want them to be raised a certain way. I want them to have religious instruction. I don't want them to spend all their time on the Disney and TikTok, and then all these activities. She ain't that bad though. They work. The girls work. Just teach them how to do their own business. As long as they don't learn to, you know, abuse people and cheat and lie and stuff. But I don't have any say-so in anything. Never did. I just pay for stuff. And as soon as I had a, 4-month period where I couldn't come up with any money, oh well. She can compromise a little bit and learn to be nice and play ball, and she'd have a little, be patient with me, and I'll be glad to support my kids. But suing me, and I have to buy lawyers, and I have to go find places to stay because I don't have any money and all that stuff, well, that's not doing any good toward the stated objective, is it, of alimony? And if I don't have any rights anyway, you just go back to America. You get nothing. Those are all options. I'm not like that though. What good's it do to kill myself? I mean, working my ass off and giving her everything. I've done that for years. And she's trying to convince me that I don't care about my family. I don't care about my kids. I don't love her. My lips are paper because of her emotions. She has a criteria that only she knows, and evidence that's only in her mind, that I don't care about my own family. She's making me be that way. It's projection. So I'm tagged with that anyway. Yeah. It's pretty gruesome if I fight it. I won't come out smelling like a rose then either. But I might have some rights. But it costs money to fight it, doesn't it? I need income. I need something coming in. I need to get something going here. I'm going to continue to do the Uncle Billy channel. I got a lot of insights out of this. I don't want to do a sour grapes or, misogynistic thing like men going their own way. There's a lot of money in that, and I could do a rant that would probably go viral, but no. That's flawed. You got to do what you got to do, but you got to have integrity, and you got to take care of your kids best you can. But you just get to a point where you can do nothing except give money away. What's the freaking point? Okay, you can have it, big shot. See how you do. And then there's that. Ruthless, abusive, truthless, narcissistic people, they usually do pretty good in business. But not always. Sometimes they go to jail. Sometimes they get fired for lying and being abusive. Sometimes they get ahead. It's all in God's hands. God chastens his children. Those he doesn't chasten are bastards. All these people that do so good by being unjust and nothing happens to them, they seem to be blessed, but they got your blessings. They're taking them and keeping them. They're bastards. I wouldn't want to be a bastard. It doesn't end well for them. I got some decisions to make and then some things to try. My decisions usually make themselves for me. I can exhaust myself doing what I need to do and it just doesn't pan out. Nothing works. It's amazing sometimes. I mean, it's astonishing. The obstacles, I don't know what you would call it. Getting blocked on everything. There's nothing I can do. I'm just being blown around in the wind. So, primary thing is money, getting an income here. I'm going to brainstorm with some other people and I'm going to put something together and I got to get something going. And if I don't, it's all moot. The point is all moot. Got to leave the door open to be able to come back. Well, I've got the documents that I have 3 kids here. I can get citizenship and I can get entry just on that. So if they revoke my residence, I still got to be able to come in, and the war's going on. No telling where that's going to go. What's going to happen next? They're gonna shut down the embassies. Going to forbid people to go there. Oh, there we go. Pretty nice setup, huh? Oh, I can get around stuff. I can always go places. But they're tracking everybody, looking at their social media. Who knows what'll happen. Might start putting people in jail for doing what I do in the U.S. I'm ready for anything. I don't really want to go back there, but I might have to. I have to go somewhere. Well, Uncle Willie's going to be networking and trying to build something, put something together. If I can't get anything coming in here, well, I got a decision to make. Or I got a decision that's been made for me. Anyway, that's what's happening with Uncle Billy. That's what Uncle Billy did today. Spent all day in the bank. It was a real chore getting that done. But I wasn't able to do it before. Never was able to do it before because of Crimean sanctions. And plus, being an American, most banks won't have anything to do. See, they were still trying to hang on to the European way of doing things and being in good with SWIFT and everything. And SWIFT, if an American walks in the door of a bank anywhere in the world, they don't want them. They don't want to give you an account because there's so much paperwork to do, because the IRS wants to know everything you do, and they have to reserve some of your account to give to the IRS anytime they want it. They have to hire extra people to do the paperwork for Americans. So Americans are persona non grata thanks to the IRS, which is illegal anyway. But now that they've unplugged SWIFT and they've just crapped all over themselves, it's not a bank anymore in the West. If they could take your money away from you over something you said, it's not a bank. It's all become dysfunctional since they forced people to do business with them, with all their paperless stuff, with all their cashless stuff. That started back in the 80s. I was against it then. Yeah, they gave them a free ride and they gave them power over us, and now look at them. It's their money. They just rent it to you. And if you say something they don't like, yeah, that's where it's going. Well, we need to fight this. Uncle Billy aims to organize. Been trying a little bit. Got to get people interested, though. You got to have people to organize. There's not very many of us. It won't take very many, though. If things keep getting worse, yeah, it's getting better. Who knows what will happen in the future. Yeah, I might start another channel, but it won't be a building channel, it'll be something else. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm tired, I'm wrung out. I wanted to go crawl into a hole and bawl like a baby when I got out of that bank. It's just so humiliating not being able to do anything. They got such a different way of doing things here, and Russians are so bad about disseminating information. Everything's context driven, and they assume that you know all this stuff. And most of them, I don't get it very far with them because they get so impatient. They're also the most impatient people in the world. Those are the flaws that I've had trouble with. I mean, you just don't pronounce things right, and they just want to run you off and don't want to even talk to you. Well, it is their country and their language, but I don't know. Dealing with bureaucrats and some banks. I was lucky today. I had God's favor. I got probably the best banker in Kirch. She didn't speak any English, but she worked with me. We were able to make each other understand what we needed to and got things done. And I'm going to have to deal with immigration. I want to do it here. I know what they're like in Sevastopol. Really hostile. But my lawyer, for a fee, will do all that for me. Yeah. Got to focus on getting some dough coming in here. Or in the U.S. I got a system where I can get where I can transfer money now. It's very complicated. I need to study it a little more and then practice it a time or two. But I'll put together something, maybe selling something on the internet. Some of my ideas and books and sketches and stuff online. That'd be a winner if I can get enough bites, if I can get enough of an audience. It could be lucrative. I'm not greedy. I don't want to be rich. It'd be nice, but I don't expect it. I live pretty cheap here right now. I don't know how long it'll last. I like this city. There's good things and bad things about every city. This is the only thing I don't like is having to sit on a bus for 40 minutes to go anywhere. It's so spread out. It's almost as spread out as an American city in the West. Some of the newer cities in Texas, you see the city limit sign. There's nothing there, and you drive and you drive and you drive and you drive, and there's a gas station. You drive another mile or two, and there's a mechanic shop. 2 or 3 more miles. There's the fire department. A couple more miles. There's the school. This isn't that bad, but you know they have buses here. Well, I feel good. It's all right. Buy the ticket, take the ride. Well, I'm going to get back to the place and try to make a little higher quality video. I'll have to listen to this and see if you can hear me. There is a lot of wind noise, I think. Yep, it's quite a structure they got there. Oh, there's somebody walking around. That must be the trainer practicing. I can do that. Some of the jobs I've been on, the places I gotta go are about like that. Only gotta carry tools and parts with you. And wear a harness, ridiculous harness. That guy's not even wearing one. If he is, it's just a belt. Oh well. Uncle Wildy signing out.